off a minute from...
Number 22. Number 23. Number 24. Number 25.
The bridge at Judenburg, the boundary between the British and Soviet zones of Austria, May 1945.
A British colonel said to me and some of my comrades, "Gentlemen, be very quiet. It will never happen that the English army, prisoners of war, which are taken by the English crown, will be handed over to a foreign power." And so we trusted this gentleman till the last moment.
Karl Thierkorn was to spend 9 years in Siberian labor camps, one of 30,000 people handed over against Allied policy by the British Army to Stalin and Tito. A British Betrayal investigates why the army acted as it did. Tomorrow, 9:30 on 2.
In half an hour on 2, we've the second part of the award-winning screen adaptation of Charles Dickens' classic, Bleak House. And now, First Sight. 3 years ago, Vivian White reported on the property boom in the southeast. Now, with the market slumped, he assesses what was lost and what can be learned, and asks the experts what's in store for us in 91.
Affected us emotionally dreadfully in that we spent 2.5 years living together, although we decided to separate because we couldn't sell our house. It was because of house prices, because of the sudden flurry that had pushed house prices up and got us all excited, and then we were left high and dry on the shelf.
We moved 2.5 years ago, the July. We paid $150,000 for our house. We've just put it onto the market, and the valuation that we've put it on for is 136, although we did have one for 125, so it's quite a considerable drop on what we paid.
It's going to be heart-rending leaving there. I mean, from day one, when we first saw the place, we knew it was us. It was really a dream come true.
Just Molly and me, and baby makes 3. We're happy in my blue heaven.
Welcome to the Wickets at Hainault on the Central Line. 7th heaven with the turf already laid. Dreams for sale.
There has been a growth in prices on this particular estate of something to the order of 25% and in some cases 30% during the course of a year.
That was 3 years ago, but the dream of ever-rising prices was shattered. There was no escalator to financial heaven. There was a slump in house prices instead. This is the story of bankruptcies and broken homes, of millions lost and hopes destroyed, of the years when it took luck or ingenuity just to survive the housing market. This is Housey Housey, the sequel, the story of the crash.
Clearly we've had to do more to help our purchaser become an effective purchaser. By that I mean turn someone who's just interested in buying into someone who can actually buy.
What did you do to survive the house price slump? Mr. Crook got through. If you buy a new house from him, he'll take your old one in part exchange.
Well, one of the very important things that we have to achieve is cash flow. And obviously part exchange helps us with that.
So you take their house, if necessary, off their hands?
Indeed.
So you become estate agents?
We become owners of that house. How we then choose to market that house has effectively turned us into estate agents.
From the 14.
The days when people were queuing up to buy are just memories now. We went back to the wickets and asked the customers who'd bought Mr. Crook's new house